Hello and welcome to this 3-year-old book rotation for the fall season. If you've seen my videos before, you know that we have a downstairs book rotation bookshelf that you see here on the left that has since moved to my daughter's room along with her other bookshelf that she has, and we will be adding one bookshelf to her room as well. We are minimizing where we have our books, even though I still believe that easy access to books is important for a child to fall in love with reading. We actually want to minimize some of the clutter in our home, which also includes stuffed animals. You can see the basket between the two bookshelves is the extent of her animal collection now, besides a few that are in her bed. We do have a new baby coming into our home sometime in the early spring, so we want to make sure that we have enough space to keep a bit of that Montessori theme around the house. Our child is now fully in love with books, so we know that she will enjoy this and still continue reading and asking for books. If she doesn't know exactly where they are, she will ask for them, but she has been more than able to go and get them by herself. So we have changed our book rotation theme a little bit, but I want to pick out some highlighted books that we have kept readily available to her in order to fit the season, Waldorf style, as well as her current age, which is 3. She turned 3 at the end of August. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with our little luggage or suitcase full of fairy tales by Hans Christian Andersen. And this was given to us as a gift, so it is in Dutch. But at any rate, you can also find these in English or in Danish or whatever other language you would like to have your kids read in. I am so excited to say that my daughter is finally really truly into fairy tales, and this seems to be the right kind of book for her right now, where there's lots of vivid colors and imagery that's a little bit magical, a little bit mystical, very Waldorfy, and just a short amount of text, so I can read a story to her that flows and that she understands. It's not too difficult for her. I do generally translate the stories into English as I read them to her, but she can also have them read to her in Dutch by any of her other family members. My child goes to an in-home daycare here in the Netherlands, and she actually has the exact same set of books too, and our daughter absolutely loves them. So any kind of very colorful and soft and easy to hold book set like this with fairy tales would be great for any 3-year-olds. We are loving this set. My daughter can honestly just sit and look through the pictures and talk to herself and make up her own stories for so long, hours on end, I would say, if I let her. She also absolutely loves the little handle and carrying it around and just playing like she's taking it to go as her purse. I'm going to skip over the new baby books that I have. Just leave me a comment if you want to know which ones we are using. It is always good to introduce your child to new themes and things that are going to happen to them, such as potty training or a new sibling, through stories and books. So that is why I have a few of those included at the moment for our daughter. Here you will see the Usborne Lift the Flap seasonal book. There are other publishers and companies you can use instead if you don't wish to support Usborne, if you're anti-MLM. However, they do have great quality books, so I just buy them not from a representative, and I really like the idea of not just looking at every season, as you can see here, individually, and learning the vocabulary and how the seasons change, but also there's different pages here. We can see the changing weather, and you can discuss with your child how it can change from morning to evening, or even within just the span of 15 minutes, and how weather changes and how that relates to the seasons as well. And the pictures are just really nice. At 3, my daughter still loves Lift the Flap books, yet she does not rip them or destroy them like she used to when she was younger. So you see there are several pages with really clear images that help your child understand these changes. So this will be a year-round book for us, probably for another year or so. But yeah, I definitely recommend this one. Next up, we have a French classic, Madeline or Madeline. I have highlighted this book in previous videos of mine. It is still a really good one for her because of just the images and the story, the rhythm, the melody, and when you read the story, the pictures are still bigger than the text, which she absolutely loved. You will notice that in the fairy tales and the seasonal book, Madeline, this next book, The Fox in the Forest, a Dutch version, that there's a lot about nature and being outside, and I kind of tried to tie it to the current season, which is fall. I really hope to instill a good understanding of how nature works and weather and climate change and seasons, so that my daughter has a good understanding of that. And she will be attending a Waldorf school as of next year, so this will help underline those concepts and themes. So this last book here, Possum Magic, was a birthday gift from our friends, and this again, she can point out a lot of animals or certain things from nature that she is learning about in her other books, and it has a bit of that magic touch to it. Again, the pictures are very colorful and larger than the text, which is just right for her right now. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like and subscribe button and leave a comment below if you have any questions or requests for future videos. I really enjoy making videos about these kinds of topics. I do post videos about motherhood and expat lifestyle as an American living in the Netherlands, so also feel free to check out my other videos in the meantime. And I will see you for the next one. Bye!